Hey everyone, it's Forrest back with more movie pickups. I've only got two movies this week that I got, but before I get into that, I just want to say I just want to thank you all for I'm up to 20 subscribers now. To those 20 people who watch my videos whenever I post them, thank you for sticking with me. So that's but I'm hoping to get a little more consistent with posting these. Although I tell myself that all the time, but I really want to commit to it. But anyway, just to get to the movies I've got this week. First of all, I picked up the extended cut of Halloween Kills, with bonus as far as it's the I'll tell you now. The movie itself, I had mixed opinions on. I know a lot of people. It was definitely one of the most polarizing entries in the franchise. Although I wouldn't say it's as bad as, say, Halloween 5 or Halloween Resurrection, or even personally, this is also actually I would definitely say it's, I guess, maybe polarizing in the way that Rob Zombie's Halloween movies are polarizing. I'm somewhere in between between liking and hating this movie. Well, I'm not hating, but that's just too strong. But I would say I'm somewhere between liking and dislike. Very mixed opinion on it. As far as you've got the bonus features, which include gag reel, deleted and extended scenes, a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of the kill team commentary, which I will want to rewatch it with the commentary, and the kill count of the franchise. Also, as far as this extended cut. I mean, it's ending's a little better, but I can kind of see, but at the same time, it doesn't really make the movie any better. It really doesn't make the movie any better or worse. At this point, I got this movie because huge Halloween fan. The original is one of my top 5 movies of all time, and I'm also just for being a completist. I've got every Friday. Just for example, I've got every Friday the 13th movie, even though there's at least one. Even though I've got every Friday the 13th movie, and I was looking over at my movie shelf. Anyway, just the Alien franchise. I didn't care for Resurrection, but I still have it more just for the sake of being a completist. And yeah, I would say if you're Halloween, this one's definitely for the diehards. And then secondly, I've got the Street Fighter Steelbook. This is I'm not sure how this movie ever it's a movie. I'll admit, it's definitely one of those so bad it's good movies I enjoy, but this is not one of those movies that I ever expected to get a Steelbook edition, and this is actually the very first Steelbook movie that I've owned on a Steelbook. But as far as bonus features, it's got interviews with writer-director Steven D'Souza, actress Ming-Na Wen, who played Chun-Li, Damien Chapa, who played Damien Chapa, who played Ryu, I believe, if I recall correctly. The producers also some other featurettes: Von Damme at Universal, Game versus Film, a making of, outtakes and deleted scenes, audio commentary, storyboards, and game sequences. It's pretty loaded. You want to take a look at the back cover here. I picked it, but it was just actually more of an impulse purchase. Because this is not typically a movie that I would ever expected to own, even though it's one of those ones that I would usually just stop and watch on TV. But whenever it came on TV, because Raul Julia definitely made it worth. The late Raul Julia, R.I.P. He definitely made it worth sitting through. And also Von Damme, a huge fan of his, with movies like Bloodsport and Kickboxer. Even though personally, if I were to cast Guile back then, I probably would have gone with Dolph Lundgren. I'm definitely looking forward to sitting down and rewatching this one and going through the special features. and also just pretty. It's just kind of it's. I just kind of want to see because I've never had because up to again this is my first Steelbook. Kind of want to see if this is worth all the hype, even though the movie itself is total cheese, and albeit entertaining cheese, but just not something that I would have typically owned. But again, impulse purchase. I was curious. So that's all I've got for this video. If you like what you see, hit like and subscribe, share it, yeah, that's all I've got for now. I gotta get going because I've got an upcoming episode of Nostalgia Time with Kid Champagne to record. I will provide a link to his podcast there. So that's all. You can also see me on Inside Movies Galore every week. This week we will be discussing Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and you can check me out on that channel there. Well, that's all I got for now. Later.